My name is John Cross. I'm the CEO of Here's Help, and welcome to Here's Help. Many of you know me as Footy from my radio career, but this is where I really live and breathe. Here's Help, very simply put, is a school and a hospital for people who have gotten into a number of problems, not the least of which is drug use. We have two types of programs. We have an outpatient program where people after work or school come for counseling, and we have one in South Dade, we have one in North Dade as well. We have a residential program for young men, the ages approximately 12 to 25 years old. Our residential program, as I say, is really a school. We try to focus on developing the human being, developing the individual. We do provide traditional substance abuse services, counseling, family counseling, follow-up counseling, medical exams. We have our own dental programs. We have a psychiatrist. We have follow-up counseling. And that's the meat of that type of the program. But the majority of the program during the day, again, is high school, middle school, vocational training, college, specialized education that takes place here and off the grounds. We have a number of programs within the program. We have our own Dade County school. It's a high school and a middle school right here on the grounds. We have a computer literacy program. We have an art program. We have a music program. We have a video program. We have a DJ program. We have our own in-house culinary program and culinary school, which was put together by Publix and, of course, Pepe Badia Spices. We call it the Badia Culinary Program. The guys go there, they apply, they get selected, they go for 8 weeks, they finish, they get a diploma, they go on to either Lindsay Hopkins, Johnson & Wales, Miami-Dade, or they go on to employment. It's been a phenomenally effective program for us, and a lot of people have been able to really put their lives together with that and all of the other programs that operate within it. We're also palm farmers. We own our own palm farms. We grow palms and we sell them to developers and people who want palms for their homes. And the guys work with Larry, who is our arborist. They learn about palms, they fertilize them, they help keep them clean, and then we get them off to market. We're also gardeners. We have our own citrus. We have grow our own tomatoes. We grow our own vegetables, much of which we use in our own kitchen. Because our guys in our culinary program, they do everything from scratch. They learn how to make stock from the bone, they learn how to make bread from flour, and by the time they're done here, they are ready to go. Plus, every Friday they cook a meal for the entire program, staff included. So we eat pretty good over here at Here's Help. They also do snacks every night from the culinary program. A big part of our program is social skills, recreational skills. We have phys ed every day. We have our own ball field. We play softball for a month. We play soccer for a month. We play basketball for a month. We play volleyball for a month. When we have a tournament at the end, we determine winners and losers. And, you know, recreation and sports, a good way to learn a lot of lessons. How to get along, teamwork, how not to overreact to things, how to win and how to lose. We also go on a lot of trips. On the weekends, we're at ball games, we're at festivals, we're at the beach, we're at the park. Guys have to learn how to go out and have a good time without getting themselves in trouble. Plus, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy, as the saying goes. And we like to make our guys well-rounded. We also provide NA and AA services for our young men in residence as well.
Well, I'm Louis Espinosa, and I do the Here's Help radio show. I've been doing it now for close to 3 years, ever since I retired from the fire department back in '06. We've had everybody on the show. I've met a ton of people, but what I really enjoy is bringing them here, touring them around the facility, showing them, you know, the music studio that we're in now, the production studio, the art room that we have, the computer program that we have, the culinary program, everything that we try to do here, because we're trying to get away from the drug treatment center. It is a drug treatment center for adolescent young men between the ages of 14 and 24, but it really does go a step beyond, because it's not just, we always teach, and Footy always says, the two things he always says is, number one, there's 3 outcomes to drug abuse: prison, death, or you recover. There's no other way out of drug abuse. And number two, we teach the kids, you know, don't go back to old people, places, and things, which is very easy to say. But when they get out of here in 6 months, if you don't teach them something, give them a skill, most of them have nowhere else to go but to old people, places, and things. So we try to teach them here. Right here, the building next door is an actual Dade County public school. We get them their GEDs. A lot of them we help out legally to get them their driver's licenses. And we try to see where if they like the culinary program. Thanks to Public Supermarkets and Pepe Badia's, the culinary program has been, you know, a resounding success. A lot of the kids really identify with it, and from here they either go to Lindsay Hopkins. We even had one who got a scholarship to Le Cordon Bleu, which is an unbelievable school. So we're very proud of the culinary. We're proud of all the programs, but since I'm a little chunky and I like to eat, I'm very into the culinary program. Chef Danny is a 5-star chef, and his heart is in it. And when you see these kids who, once they identify with the culinary program, it gives them a skill, it gives them a job, and it makes us all proud. But I gotta say, I'm not bragging on it, but they are damn good chefs here. I'm real happy to be here. I'm proud to be here. You know, if you're a firefighter for a long time, you want to be of use. You know, and here you feel of use. So it's a pleasure for me to do the show. Every week it airs every Sunday. Shameless plug here. I don't know where this is going to end up, but it airs every Sunday here in South Florida on Y100 and The Beat 103.5.
I'm Shotgun Johnny Dolan. Coming up, another exclusive Kiss FM 30-minute music sweep. That rolls next. Keep it on, Kiss FM.
I'm Johnny Dolan, former South Florida radio personality, and now my career is at Here's Help. And the ironic thing is, I'm a former client of Here's Help. Something like 30 years ago when Here's Help was at its infancy, and now as you can see in this tour, this has turned into a huge state-of-the-art first-class facility. My duties at Here's Help, I teach TV video production as well as radio, commercial making, speech. I do 3 classes a day. 1 o'clock, mainly the adults. When the younger clients are taking their Dade County school day, I have the adults, and we go over everything from speech, job presentations, we cut commercials, we get into some of the video aspects. So actually it's the audio visual aspects in my one class. Then at 5:30 we open up what we call alternative therapy. It consists of music. We have a full-fledged, state-of-the-art, fully equipped recording band room. Matter of fact, we have Pro Tools for our production software, a fully stocked computer lab, as well as a state-of-the-art art center. All the art that you see around the walls and around Here's Help is from the students here.
My name is Danny Trujillo. I am the chef and instructor at the Badia Culinary School. We teach a full hands-on fundamental course that runs 8 weeks long. From there they get a full scholarship to culinary arts and also learn a trade so that they're able to go from here to ready to work in the field, you know, out in restaurants. Basically it starts off week 1, we start with the basics. We work on, you know, safety, food safety, temperature control, knife technique. We take apart whole chicken, we make chicken stock with the bones to make sauces. We do everything completely from scratch. Obviously when they come in they have no idea what it's like in a kitchen, so we start off with the very basic simple things. We work through the whole week on one menu that we create. Then on Friday we feed 45 to 50 people so that they get an idea of what, you know, fully what it's really like in a restaurant. As the weeks proceed, obviously they get more experience, the menu gets a little harder and harder. As well as I choose one person a course or a week to be the chef of the week so that they have an idea of responsibility. They are my sous chef, the other students have to call him chef, and whatever he says goes, and that gives them kind of an idea of what it's like to run the show. You know, they feel the real responsibility of what it takes to work in this business.
My name is Darius Williams. I'm 20 years old, and then, like I say all the time, I got into Here's Help off of bad choices.
I went to outpatient, and I came out dirty in 2 drug tests, and they put me on a contract. And I said, well, I might as well check myself in, because if I stay out in the streets, I'm going to keep on using.
My name is Amir Diaz. Reason why I got here, about February 26th of this year, I was pulled over, Miami Beach, and my car was searched up, and I was found with some Xanax, some Lortabs.
My name is Jamie. I got in the program because I failed too many drug tests as an outpatient.
Violated probation. I failed a urine test.
Hi, my name is Joseph, and I got into the program. I was court-ordered, but I knew I had a problem, so I knew I had to do something about it. So I went through the judicial system to help me out, to get me into a program.
Here's Help has helped me a lot because I was really addicted to these substances, and the counselors here are great. The activities that we do are great. You know, they try to show us that we can do everything and have fun outside, you know, the real world without being high or, you know, without doing things the wrong way.
Well, I think it's going to build a routine in my life, because my life was always real crazy. I would just wake up and I wouldn't have no plan. I would just walk out the door, lock my door, and do whatever came that day. If it was either going out and robbing, or going to sell some drugs, or smoking drugs, or basically whatever came in the day, I would do it. I really didn't have a plan. It was just random stuff. I would just go doing anything.
I'm getting my driver's license right now. You know, it helped me in school, and it just helped me to look at life way more, you know, better, because drugs are just bad and it's not helping me.
The culinary program has helped me out a lot, because Chef, he's a good teacher. He teaches you cooking, but he also teaches you about life too. So I learned a lot of that. I matured a lot because of that program.
Before I came into the program, I was a hardcore drug addict, living on the streets and doing whatever I could to get what I wanted as a person to fit my needs. But I came to realize that what my needs were the needs of the regular duties of a human being. So Here's Help is giving me a view and an open option of new opportunities for me to live a sober life and enjoy the sober life rather than live a boring life. The activities I do throughout the day reflect on me, because it builds my self-esteem, playing basketball and, you know, drawing and writing, because I'm a writer, and working on my stand-up comedy that I'm working on, and becoming a therapist for substance abusers. And before I could do that, I really need to work on myself. And being residentially treated in this program is going to help me find myself so I can help others as well.
My favorite activity here at Here's Hope is I like playing the piano. So I'll be right here in music class playing the piano right now, to tell you the truth.
I would say computer class and Mr. Johnny's class, which is broadcasting. You can learn a lot in there.
My favorite activities, I'd say like playing basketball, playing on spades. We play spades a lot.
I like the golf thing they got now is pretty cool. I like doing that. Besides that, I like the culinary stuff, like the cooking stuff. I haven't got into it yet, but I'm interested in doing it, you know, because I've done the short order cooking thing a couple times, and it's interested in me.
I like playing softball, basketball, and the trips that we do. We've gone to the beach. We went to go see the Marlins game on July 4th. We also went to go see the Heat game, the All-Star game about 2 weeks ago. When I get out, I'm working on right now. I just got done taking my GED test today. I got to go back for the second part tomorrow, which I'm positive I passed. And then after that, I want to go to FIU culinary school, wine and spirits. Go back to college, want to finish getting my bachelor's degree, move on out, go to university, try to get a master's, doctor's.
First I want to complete the program, complete high school, go to college, and get a good degree.
Well, I want to go back to school, start playing baseball, and just finish my high school.
In the future, I really see myself heading towards the stand-up comedy side, because I really enjoy doing that, and I want to expand that.
My advice would be just to watch who you hang around with. You know, always be careful where you go, what there might be around, and just don't pick up, man.
I tell them to stay away from everything. I tell them keep doing the right thing. If he's doing the right thing, you know, stay on track. Don't go and hang out with all the gangsters in the hood and stuff like that. Like just chill home and just keep in the books and stuff. Cause it's good to be street smart, but it's a lot better to be book smart.
Just don't get into it. Like if you see somebody doing drugs or doing something wrong, just go the other way.
I tell him to watch the people he hangs out with and don't try to fit in. Just be yourself. Be successful and just be yourself. Don't try to be like somebody else.